So let's see if we can become chieftain of the Banuk. It's very ambitious and honestly rather quick. We'll see.
These machines that bear the Daemon's mark. I've never seen such power.
Let's grab a few of these. A couple of these. Hello, Aratak.
People have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow, Outlander.
Indeed.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Is this a challenge?
Indeed.
For the Warwick.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratak.
Now I see. The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept.
Indeed.
I expected better of you, sister.
It was you who forbid me from Thunder's drum, brother.
Brother and sister? This is a little more complicated than I thought.
No, it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures, and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Kinda.
I suppose you do. So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry. I'm not always the best judge of
People.
I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother.
He gave me no choice. He thinks I'm a child to be shoved to the back of the hunt. He would forbid me from my destiny. And yet, part of me did it knowing he would forgive me, eventually. He always does.
Family drama aside, what's this challenge meant to be anyway?
You and Aratak will hunt machines at the Frost Figures. The victor will be the fastest. It won't be easy.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point, I'll tell you more. It will be simpler to explain from the base of the hills.
Araya, it's not about who's related to who. I want to know what's inside Thunder's drum. The spirit, the daemon, and how it all connects to the machines. But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you to be straight with me.
I underestimated you. And Aratak. I won't make that mistake again.
See you at the Frost Figures then.
Frost Figures it is.
So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of a Banuk hunting band. Just what I always wanted. Frost Figures, here I come.
So surprised to see Tolnik dressing up.
Well, wait. Another quest.
Peaceful machines in a grove south of the curve.
Aloy, got a proposition for you.
What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn my poor departed luck. I finally met some Banuk keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. And you know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago. And I'm starting to worry about them.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about two things.
Uh-huh.
Fair enough.
What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up. No shaman with these three. Just two youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these three?
They weren't telling. But hammer to steel is not a happy story, whatever it is.
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
Sensible
I'm a
behavior,
debt
eh?
collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But if you do manage to find them, you could remind them of the deal we made. A scorcher claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a snap maw fang. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too badly.
I'll consider it.
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
Let me just grab some of your stuff, bro. While your back is turned. I think this is the one I want, really. Then I need a shell walker heart. Anywho, should I try and help these morons before I summon or challenge Aratok? Where will it take me? Well, since I have a campfire right there, might as well.
Something tells me those are Bergrand's missing hunters. I
Hello!
don't suppose you three know an Osram and Song's edge called Bergrand, do you?
Boys, that con artist sent an errand girl to collect what's owed to him.
I'm nobody's errand girl. Bergrand asked me to help harvest parts. Or would you rather keep trying to sell him broken junk?
Broken junk? This pack will be on the move soon. No time to argue. If she's offering to help, we should accept it.
Fine. We're about to take down these machines. If you're so eager to help, then lead the way.
Easy enough. Kill the machines. Well, which ones do we need to kill? Start with this one, I guess.
I can get out of this.
Oops. Are those assholes gonna help me, or...? Oh. Damn it, I keep missing. Gotta take care of that thing. What?
Let's try this.
This one's mine.
Should still be a Ravager. Maybe mines wasn't exactly the best thing for this task.
We're not bad at
Let's speed it up.
in my spear.
One more headshot should do it.
Good hunt.
A bit messy, I'd say, but
We did it again.
which one is Tatai? And the way this game puts tracks in the snow is really cool.
All right, Outlander. You want to talk about our deal with Berggren?
That's done. You three are pretty handy in a fight.
Thanks, I guess. Not that we needed your help. We are doing just fine.
Sure.
That's not the way Berggren tells it. He says you tried to settle up with him using a shattered Thunderjaw heart.
What? That's an exaggeration. It was only broken in two.
So
We
broken.
don't have time for this. Come on, boys, back to the hunt. We still need 2 more of Berggren's components.
What's the rush?
We want out of these lands as soon as possible. That's all you need to know.
Seem like criminals.
Why are you leaving the cut?
Well, we could go back to Banor. Let Undercut slit our throats.
By the blue light, Orkai. Why don't you just write our story in the snow for any passing hunter to read? We had a dispute with the chieftain of our old Werak. We thought someone else should have been in charge. He disagreed.
It seemed like a good time to move on. So, we're traveling to the Sundom.
Why the
From here to
Sundom
the
though?
Sundom. It's a long trip.
Seems worth it. Sometimes survival is about knowing when to leave and where to go.
Yeah, and in this case, survival means us getting as far away as we can from Banor. We've seen enough red snow.
What's the plan once you get there? What will survival be about then?
Look, all that matters is that we get there. And to do that, we need shards. So if you'll excuse us.
So this Thunderjaw heart you brought Berggren,
Let me ask you this, all right? Why would it matter that the heart was broken into 2 pieces? Can't you just stick it back together?
Of course you can't just stick it back together.
I just meant...
Oh, I bet that scam artist Oshram could. He just wants to send us on another stupid errand.
Oh, he's not so bad. I like Bergrand.
Like him? Tiamat, he sent us out in the snow to nearly die under the feet of a thunderjaw. And
Boys, shut up! Ugh.
Guy on the left
brings
is
up that stupid heart.
the smartest of the bunch, it seems.
I've got the Scorcher Claw Bergren was asking for. That only leaves the Stalker Sinew and the Snap Mafang.
You should hold on to it. You're coming along to the next hunt after all, aren't you?
I suppose somebody's got to keep you three out of trouble.
Fine. I guess you'll have to tag along then. But don't start thinking you're one of us.
Yeah, don't worry
These
about it.
snowdrifts aren't accepting new hunters.
bloody snowdrifts? That's what you want to call our Werak?
Yeah, it's not great to tie.
Oh, it's not like your names are any better. We're headed northwest, to the ruins near Hollow Hall. We'll be waiting.
Take the opportunity to handle this control tower, maybe? Can't be as bad as the one with all the stalkers. I hope.
Stocking up.
Vultures. I think this is what you need to do.
Better shut it down for good.
Oopsie. I wonder if this is fast enough. Well... Can these guys be frozen? Well, they can be set on fire at least. See how you like this. No. Turn around. Oopsie. That guy should be dead though. Hang on. Let's grab this. Put it here. Whoa, 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 where did you come from, buddy? First of all, we're supposed to be done for. Secondly, I thought I equipped my... No! Sneaky... Let's grab this. I wonder how good this'll be. Wait. Not great for these guys. So let's just go ahead and try this. I wonder if I could do like a strike from above, yeah. If this thing broke, is that supposed to happen? I guess so. Next up, stalkers.
There's the herd. Everyone ready?
Are you joking? We were born ready. Let's go get them, Flaming Skulls.
Nope. That's
Flaming
awful.
Skulls.
It is a pretty bad name. Good effort though, Urkai.
Forget it. Let's just go kill something.
Never know when I might need these.
Hello. Gotta take off the cannon.
They can't take much more.
Come here, asshole.
You're not gonna make this easy, are you?
How many of these can you...
These NPCs actually do some damage, it's interesting.
There!
Oh, I think I got the last kill.
I wouldn't say it was you, but
Should have brought a cart.
maybe it's part of the quest. No, this one looks fine. Wait, where'd they go? Over here. Where'd these dudes run off to? Come
I
on.
don't know about you three, but I feel better. Aloy, did you get that?
That's another cart down. One more and you'll have what you need to pay off Bergrand.
Starting to feel real, you know. I'm starting to believe we're really gonna get out of here. Honestly, I wasn't sure we'd survive a week without Nakoni. But here we are.
Who's Nakoni?
Nakoni was... She was a friend of ours. She challenged the chieftain for control of the Werak.
She didn't make it.
No. If you're gonna tell this story, tell it true. She was murdered.
Huh.
Is this why you left Banor? Because of this business with Nakoni and your chieftain?
Onakut knew Nakoni was our mentor, our friend. We couldn't stay.
That final night, we snuck back to camp, packed what we could, and left.
Like cowards.
What are we to Ty? We are Banuk, aren't we? Survive and prevail. That's what we do.
It's not what she did.
Nakoni challenged the chieftain. Why?
Onakut wrapped himself in power and authority the way some people wrap themselves in furs. If you were willing to fawn over him and sing false songs to him, you might get a spot on the best hunts. The Werak split into two. Those willing to lick the bottoms of Oniku's feet, and the rest of us, waiting for things to get better.
Until Nakoni.
She was the best and bravest of us. She was the one who took a stand.
What happened? How did you lose Nakoni?
She challenged the chieftain to a hunting competition. Onikut, damn him. He wasn't nearly the hunter Nakoni was. But who comes back to the camp after the trial? Onikut, grinning like a snap maw, crowing, "Oh, where's little Nakoni?"
We tracked Nakoni through the woods. Found her not far from the trailhead.
Their damn neck snapped.
I don't want to remember her like that. Sometimes that memory, it's all I can think of.
I'm sorry to Ty. It sounds like she meant a lot to you. To all of you. I'm sorry for what you've been through.
It's nice to be heard. Thank you, Aloy.
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? What happened in Banor is buried in Banor. What matters now is what happens in the Sundom. That's where the burning turkeys are gonna make a name for ourselves, right?
Oh, the burning turkeys? Seriously?
It rolls off the tongue.
Sort of like vomit?
So, where to next?
There's a lake just west of here. Seems like a good place to find a snap mall, Fang. We'll meet you there.
If you beat us there, just wait by the campfire. We'll be along.
The burning turkeys. That sounds pretty good.
No sign of them yet. Guess I'll just sit and wait.
Still need to stock up a bit.
Good. I can use this.
Oh.
I was starting to worry about you three. Everything all right?
We took our time. After our last conversation, we had a lot to think about.
I can imagine. Just one more hunt, then your debt is paid and you three can make your way south. Ready?
Huntress, the Sunshine Snowshoes await your signal.
Horrible. I'm almost impressed, Dulamok. Didn't think you could come up with a name worse than burning turkeys.
Well, I liked it. Let's hunt.
I like the burning turkeys. Kill the machines. Whoa. Let's see. Come on, machine, bugger off. Ooh. Ow. It's too close with those bastards. See if we can end this one quickly. Not enough height for a What's the name of the strike thing where you... the jump strike crit thing? Or more machines.
Probably needed the wash.
No, 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 no. A lot of towers to take care of here. Or two. Which more machines I'm supposed to kill? Oh, danger, danger. First one. Oh, it's a snap ball. It's two snap balls, okay. To stop them from healing. Ooh. Let's try one more time. I think this will work. Ow. Huh. So you're not gonna let me do that, eh? Maybe now. Die.
Keep your eyes open. I'd have to leave something else behind.
Come here, Aloy. Let's have a proper goodbye.
Messier than I wanted it to be, but
There. That's the last of Bergren's parts. Looks like you three are out of debt.
For now. Until Urkai breaks something else.
It was one time.
You make a nice shaman, Aloy. Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
Once you get to the Sundom, what then? What's the next step?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted to hunt.
Nakoni had big dreams. A werak in which everyone pulls their weight and takes care of each other. No shamans, no chieftains, no need to pry the power out of anybody's hands.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But worth it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. We can become the werak she always wished for.
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you three gonna be all right?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
Great.
Wow.
He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
When you get to Song's Edge, talk to Bergrand. If he can't teach you himself, he'll know someone who can.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I guess this is goodbye. How does it feel, putting Banuk lands behind you?
The only thing I would have missed is already gone.
Let all those rotten Banor suck-ups freeze to death.
It's a little much, Urkai, don't you think? It's strange. What is it to be Banuk after Banur forsakes you? How do we decide who we are? How about you, Aloy? Who do you think we are? What will you remember of us?
Truly. They haven't really accomplished anything. We don't know what they're fighting for, so it'll have to be this one.
That leaves a wound. The sort of wound a lot of people don't recover from.
Yeah. I've got nothing but scars to show for it.
That's the point. Only survivor's scar. After everything you've been through, you keep going.
We're the Scars of the North.
Scars of the North. Sounds pretty tough, doesn't it?
Thank you, Aloy. It's a good name. One we'll honor.
I prefer the burning turkeys, I think. Now this one still annoys me. Not going to change that right now. So return to Bergrand. See what he has to say for himself. I should definitely buy a rope caster. Seems like a super good item when you're fighting multiple tougher enemies. Or a single tougher enemy for that matter. Just fair that my one fear is that it'll make some fights trivial.
Bergrand, how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. You know those 3 crazy Banuk are calling themselves the Scars of the North now? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south.
Is that NPC supposed to be there?
That they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
3 blue gleam. Not bad. Let's have a look here. I have a lot of points. So this is a good thing. Definitely good. 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 I don't really use this. Guess that could be good. It seems interesting. I haven't learned all skills, so what the hell? So I need 6, 9, 12 more points, then I have everything. Squirrel bone. Son of a bee, I've been ignoring squirrels. I was wondering if that would come back and bite me in the booty. Huh. Let's do this. Just keep questing. Is it underground or maybe inside here? Oh, there it is.
An animal carving from long ago.
Looks pretty cool. Old-timey dam.
Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Great.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the den?
Suddenly looks a lot more temperate than the rest of this.
Looks like a control center.
The rest of Benur.
Here to start the water flowing. Another holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. That's probably not good news.
Probably not.
Most of the facility is underwater. How did this happen? Hard to see anything, but this room looks like it's packed with old stuff. Might be something useful.
What? There's someone alive in here?
Are you all right?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. My forge gone cold. But nope, nope. Not old Gildan.
You're welcome. Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood a little.
Yeah, a
So I
little.
pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. When the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mom brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, seeing myself and my mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long. Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got two hands. I've got two hands. Perfect! My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice.
Yeah.
Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
Roll's not an accomplice to you flooding things. Just so we're clear.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke it.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down.
By
as far as I can
incompetence.
tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
And by hitting
That
it.
storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
So,
Well,
we need to replace
we
that
need
ring
to
and
stop
get
the
into
flooding.
storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gildan. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
I think technically the dam should run out of water. It'll just take a long time.
There's no way I'd be able to swim.
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use.
Yeah,
I'll
this
take care
looks
of
a
this
bit
one.
dangerous.
There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors? You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the claim. A stone ruin, cloud tall and foot wide. Up to 13 levels on that mountain, but no walls. Just straight stone columns bearing the weight of the level above. Filled out with row upon row of those enormous, rusted-out old-world parts. You know the ones with their 4 wheels? That's straight to 100 of them. The only thing I've ever seen inside
Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Huh? Right you are. Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
Okay.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate! A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further.
This place is really good looking.
I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above us. How are we gonna get up there?
Let me look around. See what I can find. Looks like I could jump across on that rickety rusting platform. I'll find a way out.
Whoa. So, I'm gonna do a death-defying jump. Maybe? Every direction looks hazardous at best. Don't see anything else yellow. Try and jump there. There's a box there. Well, here goes.
Nice jump!
Yeah.
Nice! What am I saying? That was stupendous. Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Yeah, sure.
I think.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Club sellouts and runaway cowards. We see you. I forgot the words. Shells, we started off so strong and they're all just. Well, that's sort of my MO. No. Spinning. We need one.
Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Now we've done this once before. Could be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the
Sure.
valve on the other side,
If it's set up the same way on this side, I should look for an access tunnel.
I think they used higher res textures in this DLC, as well as added some more environmental effects. Just added more of everything, I suppose. If I'm not mistaken. Wait, what?
Okay, Gilden, turn the valve.
it's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again.
Hang on, okay? I've got a plan.
I need to get up higher. Could climb up that wreckage. That's pretty much what I do now.
That's pretty much what you do. Whoa, 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 wait, no. Crazy.
From here. Well, I could climb higher, but wait.
The drop! Cargo! Control falling. Very clever.
Going down.
It's gonna have to hold it there while, you know. Wait.
Almost low enough to jump.
You can make it! Let's see another one of those mad leaps!
Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap.
Indeed.
Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question.
Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
Forge, forgive me. What if that snap maw swallowed that ring we're after? Just gobbled it right up.
We'll find out after I've killed it. It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can't look.
How do I get down there? over on that side. Maybe? Yeah. Let's just look around. Found some stairs.
You were right. This thing did swallow the ring.
This one I can drop or disassemble, I guess.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room, to the spoils. Ooh, what's in here? More old world treasures, perhaps? This place is full of surprises. Should we have a look?
Didn't you want to get into the storage room?
I do, fervently, but
Is he gonna? Does he ever shut up?
my nose in if you did.
Okay, Shells. Shells, we're not focusing on that right now. Recording, okay? We're not even in the band meeting. Sort of counts as practice, right? Merch. We need merch. Stickers! You're not a real band until someone vandalizes government property with your sticker.
Colleagues, I have been asked to remind you that conversations determined to be irrelevant to servitor training are discouraged.
What were you saying about vandalizing government property?
We drained enough water for what we need to do, but I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam. Pipes, valves. Maybe I can drain the rest of the water from here. I wonder if my focus can pick anything up. Sure. All right. Time to get the flow going to the right place.
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexity.
Yo, Shelly, I'm trapped in servitor hell over here. Got in this morning, and as usual, that one half-baked chrome dolt was bumping up against the locked entry door in the reservoir room, moaning about requiring entry into the totality of the facility. Between its robot voice and those weird grindy sounds, its limps make the acoustics reminded of a track from one of the less accessible German post-punk bands. I've told them and told them. Every night the pipe network decouples so that the reservoir can refill, and every morning it has to be reset manually. All you have to do is turn the valve thingy so that the water flows directly to the pump. The rest of the servitors seem to get it, but this guy won't stop bugging out. I mean, I know we're supposed to be on-site advisors, but this is getting ridiculous. Do I have to scratch the instructions into their stupid shiny faces?
But this looks like it might be a little much for me.
Don't worry. I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows, as the saying goes.
It's basically the same
That's not quite right.
game as previously.
You got a mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gilden.
Looks like I'm on the right track.
We have to send it back this way. This way. And then maybe this way. And we could maybe do this then.
Demands a certain degree of got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
The door's open. Guess it had sealed because of the flooding. This must go down to the lower level.
So I was saying, is that guy ever
Ugh, it stinks
steer a few?
You smell that? Ugh, smells like a Ford-side morning in the...
Maybe I can disassemble.
Lame.
Looks like that's everything. I should head back up with Gilden.
See? Check this out. We could just bang on this pipe, you know? Could we sample that or? Totally. Like, what about after the... Oh, sorry. Just say... I need to take a break. Laura. Hey! Laura!
I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait!
Let's try to not fall to our deaths.
Almost there!
I wonder if this guy is gonna try and screw us over.
In my hand, just like Mum and I used to.
The lock positions. Helpful.
That is helpful.
What, what are you doing with your hands there, girl?
Oh, right.
I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind, tickling the empty air like that. Where is it? Where did it go?
I mean, this is it. We get to play together, what? Maybe 2 more times? Nah, shells. Farewell tour!
Could have sworn I saw one in here.
For like 6 months. Dance to it all the time. For our adoring fans. It's not that hard to stay in touch, Shelley. We could practice in holospace. People always say that.
Couldn't have imagined it. One doesn't imagine such things, not 2 delves in a row.
Okay, let's fix the panel and shut this place down. Gilden? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I was... Of course. Trick of the light.
Sorry, man.
I'm sorry, Gilden. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really.
Sure.
It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then,
Yeah, it almost killed
we
you.
have some repairs to make.
Unless we'd shown up, you'd be a goner. Softly, bro.
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge! You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gilden.
No. No, I suppose not.
Well, we could have.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people
Maybe
of
not,
Song's
actually.
edge
This
story
one
of
was
this encounter? Perish the
set up
thought.
to require 2 people.
I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. Maybe I'll take a look.
Another adventure so soon? Whew, you're braver than me. But there was no question of that.
Kind of hoping to find a power cell here, but wait, is this the way to the overflow basin? Is it outside?
Water's lower. And going by that sound, I think Laolai's already at the inn.
Let's hit save. This is already an hour 20 minutes almost. So we're gonna save and cut. And then we'll be back in the next part.